Happy Friday to you. If you're not stewing, what the hell are you doing? That's the only question I got. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show, the realest, truest sports and guy talk show podcast in the world. You better ask somebody. You better ask somebody. All right, we'll get back to the chat here in a second. You can also call the show at 404-382-0338. You can email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. We got an episode of Kicking It with Kesey coming up immediately following this show in about 45 minutes, 12 noon Eastern time, as Kesey talks to former Atlanta Falcon Ovi Mahaley. Talk a little playoffs, Atlanta Falcons, obviously. So stay tuned for that. We'll get back to your chat here in a second. But let's go ahead and knock out the last game in the Funky Four this weekend in the NFL, which is the big one. I think it's probably the best matchup of the weekend. You got the New York Giants taking on the Green Bay Packers Sunday afternoon, 5:40 p.m. Is it Eastern Standard Time? They got AST. I don't even know what the hell AST stands for. It's late Sunday afternoon. You got the Giants on the road taking on the Green Bay Packers in a wild card game. The Giants lost to the Packers in the regular season 23-16 at Lambeau in Week 5, and they're going to try to turn things around for the rematch. Peyton Manning, or Eli Manning, has as many playoff wins at Lambeau Field as his counterpart in Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers. Manning is 2-0, while Rodgers is 2-2. Behind a late-season scoring binge with 4 consecutive games of 30-plus points, the Packers finished the league ranked 4th in scoring with 27 points a game. And the Giants, who allowed 10 points or fewer in 3 of their last 4 games, finished second in the league with 17.8 points allowed per game as far as defense. So you got the offense versus the defense whole factor going on. Green Bay has been strong on third downs and in the red zone, ranking 2nd and 10th in those categories respectively. The Giants, however, finished 2nd on third down and 1st in the red zone. And after proclaiming the Packers could run the table and win their final 6 games, Aaron Rodgers threw 15 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions with a passer rating of 122.8 to help the Packers finish 6-0 and win the NFC South. Wow. And listen, a lot of people don't like Aaron Rodgers. They think he brags too much, the whole discount double check thing. They don't like his attitude, his swag, his demeanor, you know. But Aaron Rodgers, man, he's done this a couple of times where he's prognosticated success for their team, and they've done it. Rodgers threw a league-high 40 touchdown passes for the season and didn't throw an interception in his final 245 attempts of the year as well. The Giants' pass defense has been superb, man. It finished 2nd in the league in lowest opponent passer rating. Cornerback Dominique Rodgers, 6 interceptions. Safety Landon Collins, 5. Finished the top 5 in interceptions with Collins and cornerback Janoris Jenkins achieving Pro Bowl status. With those 3 combining for 14 interceptions, the Giants were one of only 2 teams to finish with more interceptions, 17, than touchdowns, passes allowed. That's a crazy stat right there. So, will it be the one who piled up 15 touchdowns against 2 interceptions and leading the Giants to Super Bowl titles in 2007 and 2011? We're talking about Eli Manning here. Or will it be the one, Eli Manning, that threw 2 touchdowns against 6 interceptions in one-and-done playoff seasons of 2005, 6, and 8? We will see. Manning didn't have a great season. He completed a career-high 63% of his passes, but only 3 quarterbacks eclipsed him with 16 interceptions this year. So he's thrown a ton of interceptions this year. What is the line on this damn game? And for some reason, we didn't have the line on this game. I'll try to get it for you right here in a second. But I'm going to guess, before we pull it up here, I'm going to guess that the line in this game, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, I'm going to guess it's Packers by 6. I'm going to guess it's the Packers by 6. We'll see right here in a second. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I've done this a couple times already in the last couple of weeks. The line on Green Bay and Packers is Green Bay minus 4.5. So Packers are favored by only 4.5 points against the Giants. I got a sneaky feeling that the Green Bay Packers are going to be trying to get to the Super Bowl this year. Yeah. Now, the spread in this game is only 4.5 points. That's a toss-up, and I've said it all, year long. Well, I said it really in the last couple of weeks when we got these playoffs set. Like, I think it's a coin toss on anybody who makes it to the Super Bowl from the NFC. Like the Dallas Cowboys, they have to be the favorites because they have home field advantage, but they do have a couple of rookies that they're depending on. I think the Giants could do it. We just talked about how Eli has historically gotten hot into the playoffs, went into the Super Bowl and won it. They could do it. I think they have the squad that they could do it. They have a dynamic player in Odell Beckham Jr. Obviously, Green Bay Packers are very hot in these playoffs. I think the Falcons can make it to the Super Bowl. I think the Seattle Seahawks can make it to the Super Bowl. There's 5 teams. That's 5 teams I just rattled off that I think could go to and win the Super Bowl. Like, I don't even think, even if New England makes it, which everybody's saying New England's going to make it, I don't think New England's a lock to win it this year. I just don't. Like, any of those 5 teams I just named, I think can make it to the Super Bowl this year. This game is a toss-up, but just for the show's sake, give me Green Bay minus 4.5 this weekend against the Giants. Yeah. Fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday. This is the Doug Stewart Show on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Don't forget, at the top of the hour, kicking it with Kesey, 12 noon Eastern time, where we talk to former Atlanta Falcon Ovie Mahaley. Ovie Mahaley, real good dude, man, analyst. I don't know exactly who Ovie works for, but Kesey will definitely talk to him, and you need to check it out today at 12 noon Eastern time right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Let me read some messages in your chat room on Spreaker.com. From J. Rob. He says, "Sir, where did you go in Florida? Hell, I went to King of Diamonds in Miami and they were naked." You're right. I think I did say Florida. So take that back. It has to be certain counties in Florida, because when we went to, where were we at? When we went to the Super Bowl, and he's talking about strippers getting naked. We were talking about it in the last segment, if you're just joining the show. When we went to the Super Bowl in Jacksonville, they weren't getting totally naked. I think they kept their bottoms on, and I think they had them damn stinking-ass pasties. So whatever it is, what is it, Dade County down there in Miami? Oh, no. In Dade County, in Miami, they get butt-ass naked. Yeah, so it has to be a county thing. It has to be a county thing and city ordinances or whatever. I don't know. But, yeah, in Jacksonville, they didn't get butt naked. In Miami, yes, they do. I've been to King of Diamonds and all of them places myself, sir. So, yeah, I know that's the case. From Coach Bill. Coach Bill looks like a new name in the chat room. Good morning, Coach Bill. He says if Coach Bill says if they sell liquor, they can't be nude in Detroit. Yeah, a lot of places do that. A lot of places do that. Like if you're naked, they can't sell liquor. And so a lot of clubs, establishments have to decide which one's going to be more profitable. I guess getting little setup fees or whatever from the dancers to come in there and dance and get naked and sell Kool-Aid and pina coladas to your patrons, or sell the liquor. I would think that selling liquor is going to make you more money over the long term than, the profit you make from dancers paying to dance at your spot. But, yeah, a lot of places do that. They don't do both. Some places even do, I think some places do bring your own bottle, too, BYOB. And, yeah, that's bootleg. If I like, they come one in the same. Like, they come hand in hand. To me, I'm not going to the strip club and want to drink on some Kool-Aid. You got to have a beer in my hand or something, man. from Team Broadcasting. I should send my wife away this weekend now that I think about it. From Miss Mocabella, stop it, Doug. The strippers here in Florida don't want to wear pasties at our strip clubs. Now, Moki, you live in Miami. I didn't know you were a strip club patron, Mocha. Once again, you're in Miami. In other parts of Florida that I've been to, they do not get fully naked. Yes, trust me, I know. From Tiffany Poodle in Portland. Damn, Dell, it ain't even Wednesday. Oh, see how I got to watch damn Dell ass. No pun intended. This is why you should jump in the chat room, man. And technically, we can't suspend Dell for this profile pic that he's got up in his avatar, man. We can't suspend him because she does have on a thong. But if you're just listening to the show, just do yourself a favor and go into the chat room. On Wednesday, on Woman Wednesday, if you're new to the show, we have the Stewies change their profile pics to beautiful women in a classy way. And Dell, just a holdover from Wednesday, got the picture of the biggest bookie you will ever see on a woman in your life. Bookie is a low country term for buttocks. If you ever hear anybody use the term bookie in referring to a buttocks, they're from the low country of South Carolina. You better believe it. Dale, we're going to let you slide on this, bro. We're going to let you slide, Dale. Coming up next, we give out some boiled penis. Don't go away.